Well, good Saturday evening to you. It's been a very active day here in southern Colorado. You can notice that along I-25 and into the Pikes Peak region, we are clearing out for the evening. However, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning until 10 p.m. here onto the eastern plains there. This is for Prowers County. It's going to be into Kansas here shortly within the next 45 minutes or so. Just remain aware of that as it could be gusty of some winds at the moment. Elsewhere, though, we're looking pretty nice for the evening hours. As we go into Sunday, got good news on deck for us. And as we go into the rest of the week, too. You can notice here that if we look at our water vapor imagery, a lot of this brown stuff here, that's dry air. It's going to start infiltrating into our neck of the woods here. We still have a little bit of moisture that's fueling our storms, but for the most part, this dry air is going to make its way into southern Colorado. And we're going to see that here on the low levels too. Here's dew points at the surface. Watch as we go into Sunday, into the afternoon hours. You can notice that they really fall off. We're in the 20s here in Colorado Springs and in Pueblo. Not very supportive of some rain chances and storm chances. Now, one thing I do want to point out here is that we're in the 50s in some spots, maybe even into the 60s onto the eastern plains. That's important because this is where we could see some storms tomorrow. So for the morning hours here, notice on Stormcast, not seeing much, with very dry conditions. It's going to be a great morning for you. So heading out the door tomorrow for any activities, especially in Colorado Springs, 58 there by 7, getting into the 80s by 11. So if you're hiking the incline or doing anything like that, definitely go in the morning time. And same for Pueblo too, warming up very quickly into the mid 80s by 11 a.m. Mostly sunny and warm there. For the rest of the day though, we're going to continue to be pretty dry into the afternoon hours with the exception of the eastern plains. We could see a few strong sails into the afternoon hours, some of which could be a little bit gusty at times, produce some gusty winds, also some hail associated with it, but everywhere else looks to be really dry. It's that low level moisture and the absence thereof, not seeing much. So that's where our storm risk is there for our Sunday. Now high temperatures tomorrow, still going to be warm into the mid 80s in the Springs, upper 70s in Monument, into the low 90s in Pueblo and along the Arkansas River, and we have dry air. We're getting really warm temperatures. That's going to continue into Monday. We're seeing this ridging pattern really make its way over our neck of the woods here. It's very strong there. It's going to prohibit any rain chances as we go into Monday. Also drive our temperatures up a lot. So notice here on Stormcast, not seeing much throughout much of the day. It's going to be very dry for our Monday and into the week. That's going to be the pattern as we go into the rest of the week too. Very warm temperatures and very dry. For now though, here's the Monument Cam sponsored by Hydrix, into the 60s right now. No notable weather conditions at the moment. Woodland Park looking nice too in the mid 50s on the WireNut Home Services camera. So I mentioned a pattern change going into the week. Notice here hundreds across the board, 100 there for Pueblo. So hundreds are in the forecast into Pueblo and into the upper 90s in Canyon City. With the absence of rainfall there, we can really get some warm temperatures. And that's the same pattern here in Colorado Springs. Notice we see some 90s on the board, the upper 90s there by Wednesday. Full sunshine and rain chances are few and far in between. So that's a look at your forecast update. Back to you at the desk, Austin.
Thank you.